it's Ashley. I thought that I would do a night routine, a night vlog, what we typically do during the night. So tomorrow is actually a public holiday, so tonight my boyfriend is out fishing with one of his friends and I am home with Ashton, my son, and we are just having a chilled night together. He is currently watching TV. We've just had supper. We had burgers for supper, and we have bathed and showered, and I want to get into my pajamas and just do my face routine as well. So I thought I would take you along with me. So let's go. So part of the night routine, I'm just getting his room ready, getting the lights turned down, getting his bed ready, and just making sure that all of the curtains are closed everywhere. We actually had a break-in on, I just want to put my pajamas on quickly while I'm talking to you. So we had a break-in on, or not actually a break-in, but we woke up in the morning and all of the windows were open. The curtain was moved slightly to the one side, and in my office the window was also wide open, and my laptop that I use for work was gone. So they clearly had a look around the house, saw what windows were easiest maybe to target, and then yeah, stole my laptop. So it's been fun and games trying to make it a little bit more secure, just add some more lighting up, and yeah, just make sure all of the windows and it comes in. And this is my son Ashton. Oh my word. Sis. Okay, well now you know Ashton, and I just want to also put my face cream and stuff like that on too. So I'm just putting something more comfortable on. Alright, so I'm in my pajamas now. I'm going to just put my face cream on as well. We came back from the shop probably about 15 minutes ago. So I'm just getting into my pajamas and going to do my face routine as well. So for my face cream, I just use the Avon. I'm not sure if you're going to see that properly. The Avon Good Night Serum. Okay, it's not wanting to focus. So the Good Night Sleep Cream, it's supposed to be a 5-in-1. So it hydrates, smooths, replenishes, protects, and nourishes my skin. I don't like to use too much. Pardon? No, baby. Okay. So I don't use too much because it makes my face very oily. So I just use a little bit. And a little bit certainly goes a long way. And just some on my neck as well. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm also just gonna maybe check on my son and see what he's doing, because he grabbed something now and I'm not exactly sure what it was. So let's go have a look. Oh, pick up some laundry lying around. Always laundry somewhere to get done. And put it in the washing machine. Okay. Another part of the night routine is just making sure that all of the dishes are packed away, that the sink is clean from all of the dishes. I really hate waking up in the morning to a sink full of dishes. It's just not a good start to my day. So I just make sure that the kitchen is nice and tidy. My son goes to bed normally at about 7 p.m., 7:30 p.m. Since it is a public holiday tomorrow, it might give him a little bit extra time just to stay up and watch his shows while I clean and tidy the house. Let me show you as well. We had this whole part of the ceiling here replaced, and pretty much all of that as well, because it rained super hard, and it actually flooded the whole area. So yeah, it wasn't very fun. There was a lot of mess, there was a lot of mud, but thankfully it has been cleaned up since and repaired. So yeah, it's just been a lot to try and clean up now, and dust and wipe the counters and mop and vacuum and clean the skirtings. So yeah, just trying to get all of that finished and done, and then once my son is in bed for the night, I can also just relax and watch some of my shows as well.
Getting somewhere. Yeah, we all up in this shit. Yeah. I ain't the type to settle down with a wife and kid. I live for the grind, and I grind to live. I wanna do the things that matter to me. Live like a good king, as life brings the good things. It's easy to get blinded by the stressing, and forget that every day is another blessing. No matter how many mistakes you make, life just keeps giving.
Another part of my night routine that I like to do if there is enough time is prepare for my classes the next day. So I log onto the system, I just see what textbooks I need, what material is needed for the different lessons, and that way when it comes to doing the actual lessons for that day, I don't think that it's too stressful to actually prepare for the lessons. It's just more about logging in, teaching the class, finishing it off, and then just doing the class report afterwards. So yeah, it's not too difficult, at least I think. And I will try and show you a little bit about preparing as much as I can. A lot of this stuff is quite confidential because it's related to students and their information. So yeah, I will try and show what I can and how exactly I prepare for my lessons. So let's have a look and see. So I'm going to show you a little bit of the lesson that I did today, and this was a lesson on phonics. I'm going to blur the student out, of course, but just so you can see briefly about what we do in the different types of lessons and how it is kind of structured. So let me just skip ahead a little bit. And in this lesson, we were learning all about the letter B. So it was a lot of repetition, a lot of looking at how we can make sentences with the different words, and a lot of phonetic sounds as well on the letter B. So yeah, I really enjoyed this lesson. It was great, and I will try and record a few more in the future if this is something that you are interested in seeing. I work for this company, and I also do private lessons on the side. I will see if I can show you the site. All right, so I do private lessons on Preply as well. So if you're not familiar with Preply, what it is you basically set your own schedule and you set your own hours. So while we wait for this to load, you can add whether you are available in the mornings. They offer you times pretty much throughout the whole day, so 24 hours. So depending on what time zone you are in, this works very well in trying to book classes and just try and find students and get a steady source of income that way. So this is another great website that I would suggest if you would like to go freelance teaching. This is great. The only downside, I would say, is probably the material. So I don't think I can give you an example. Let me try and see. But the material is quite minimal, so you do have to go and find, extra materials, especially if you are charging. I would say anywhere from upwards of $10 an hour. So it's definitely a great, start, but you definitely have to put in a little bit more effort in just finding material. But there is business English, key phrases for meetings, English for IT and tech, essential idioms, life abroad, successful interviews, small talk, everyday conversation, speaking practice. There is kids' English material. So there is a lot of great content that you can choose from. But if your student is wanting to focus on something specific, then you would definitely have to just put in that research for the company. So yeah, that's a little bit about the two companies that I work for. So yeah, other than that, if you're interested in seeing anything else, let me know in the comments down below, and I can definitely film something else too. I'm just going to fix the sheets on the bed and put the clean duvet and pillows on the bed as well. I washed everything today, so I'm just going to put it. Anyone else's child ask for extra minutes, even though you have given extra minutes already. So 2 more extra minutes and then it is bedtime for my son. want the white one. Drinks.
No, this is the best swims.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. Make sure not to scribble on the letter too much, then you can really look at it
Wow.
and learn to read.
It's so syrupy. That is delicious.
Before we actually... Yes, you can. Also, if you don't currently sit in my lap, sometimes he joins in and he's learning at the same time. If you want teacher said that you should
I love donuts so much.
as well, if you feel ready for it. Yeah, maybe.
I could literally eat them all day, every day.
Look at the word. Yes. So after the structured learning,
Look how much sauce.
free play, where you guys will just go and do whatever you want. Usually it's making this room an absolute mess. So not long,
Okay, let me go wash my hands up. Now is the time of the night where I try and find something to watch. Let's see what is available. I'm not sure there will be much, but hopefully the view outside if anyone is interested. Security to the max because we live in South Africa, our land. Why isn't this working? There we go. Na, na, na. Raven's Home. No, did anyone else love this show as a kid? It was just me. It was the best. Okay, now to find something to watch. World's Most Unexplained. Could be interesting. Oh, it's being super slow tonight. There we go. Okay, so now it's just to find something. Come down with me. Yes. Yeah. Okay guys, it's been a long night. My son fell asleep probably in about half an hour and I have just been sitting watching some YouTube and watching some Netflix shows as well. So I'm going to end the vlog here. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to consider giving a thumbs up and subscribing to my channel as well. If you have any suggestions of what you would like to see in future videos, please let me know in the comments down below. And other than that, have a good week ahead and I will see you again. Bye bye.